time they emptied them last week. Shocking. 7 o'clock sharp they used to come. And of all the cheek.
The infernal machine. Every appointment was a mess and the noise was unbearable.
I'm very, very disappointed.
Well, I can assure you, I'll be having very strong words with the company. When I will have time to do this to them, I do not know.
How do you mean?
There is a crisis at the church that needs my urgent attention. Now, if you do not mind, could you take calls just for an hour?
Well, I would if I could.
But I cannot leave the church.
I'll do it. Cover the phones.
Well, no, I could not ask.
Well, he's got me stuck here doing figures anyway.
Well, that is very kind, Dr. Carmichael, but...
Insist.
You know I'm not one to interfere, Paul. Never have been, never will be. But don't you think it's time that you put your foot down?
They're just kids.
Well then, they should have more respect. When we were their age, we had better things to do than hang around the street chucking rubbish about.
Yeah, well, we were lucky.
Oh no, don't make excuses for them. We didn't have half the stuff they've got nowadays.
Yeah, it was only a can, though, to be fair.
No, it's a downright cheek, that's what it is.
Yes, and the moment you start ranting and raving, then that's when they've won. Believe me, I know.
You know your trouble, don't you? You're too soft by half. You're letting them take advantage of your good nature.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Think they can do just as they like. Get away with murder. I'd like a word with you, please.
Say what?
What do you think you're doing, picking on that poor man all the time? You should be ashamed of yourselves, you nasty little so-and-sos. What's he ever done to you, eh? So you just leave him be from now on. Do you hear? Or we'll call the police.
Oh. Is that right?
I'm warning you. Once more.
Can't believe you haven't had it fixed yet.
Ah, I brought the swelling down.
What do you think the dentist would say?
It's not my field.
Mr. Tenbear's very grateful.
Oh, there's no need.
Well, it's very kind of you, I must say.
Oh, I don't mind in the least. I'm only too glad to help out. Don't look at me like that, Howard. Haven't I always been a team player?
Good morning. The Mill Health Centre. How can I help you?
Safe.
Hey, pack that in! All right, that's enough. Oi! Right, what is wrong with you?
Come on, then.
You stop, mate. Stop.
You want to start doing some exercise, bruv?
Right, you just get away. The rest of you clear off.
I could have stayed in this place, eh?
Come on,
You want to get cleaned up, mate? Get your act together.
you manage to the car.
Like, some of us have to live here, you know?
Yeah, I'm afraid you've torn your hamstring. It's probably grade 1.
I could feel something go.
Yeah, just remember though, rest, ice, compression, elevation for 2 to 3 weeks, and a support bandage will help.
Great.
What are we doing, out jogging?
Chasing about in the street, I'm afraid. Like some silly old fool.
How come?
Oh, just some kids being a pain. That was my own fault for taking the bait. Should have known better in my job.
Which is?
It was social worker.
You'll probably need some painkillers too.
Brilliant. More tablets.
Dr. Granger is a very good doctor.
Excuse me, is Howard about?
Right. Well, this is all your fault, you know. It's typical.
Sorry?
Those yobbos hurting my friend.
What yobos are they?
That boy, Calvin, what's his name? I've seen him in the Gazette, shoplifting and fighting and carrying on. So why can't you just lock him up, eh, once and for all? It's ridiculous. It's always the same.
Well, if somebody had made a complaint.
Well, I'm making one now. That poor chap. He's an absolute gentleman, he really is. But never a day goes by when he gets any peace. And now look at him. He's in here.
Right, so you're saying that there's been an assault?
Well, as good as.
How long has it been since you retired?
3 years ago now, coming up.
Are you finding it hard to cope, not working?
Well, I wasn't exactly coping before. That's why I left.
Anything specific?
Oh, you know, just the usual. All those people out there suffering. But then, you'd know that. Money getting cut every year, paperwork, politics, who's next for the chop. Just couldn't stand it anymore.
Well, I can't say I blame you if that's how you felt.
Oh, no, I shouldn't have just given up. Cut and run. I mean, what good am I doing now, eh? Me or anyone else.
You consider going back at all, part-time maybe?
Not an option.
Something else then?
Now, what did they offer me last time? Charity shop and lollipop man.
Ouch.
But no, you're right. I'm just a sad old man who needs to get out more.
Well, I think you're being a little bit hard on yourself there.
Am I?
Don't get me wrong. Live and let live, that's what I say. But they've just got no respect nowadays, have they? But don't you worry. I told him straight, we want something done about it.
Who?
That policeman in there.
What?
He said he'd send someone round.
But you had no right to do that.
Oh, but when that'd be...
It's none of your business. So just keep out of it from now on, okay?
Yeah, I need a dentist appointment. Dr. Al Haskey, 1st of April, 1976. My last appointment, it was about 1987. You can fit me in that soon? No, I can't make that. Hi, Chris, it's Al. Your bike, does it have a toolkit?
For hold, you press here. And this for transfer.
Got it.
Well, once you have keyed in the extension.
I am all over it.
What's going on?
Dr. Carmichael has offered to answer the phone.
Amazing.
Now, if you have any problems, please just give me a call.
Absolutely, I will.
I know what you're up to.
Go away.
Yep.
Now, if you do not mind me asking, how is poor Mr. Chantley?
He's sore.
Oh, it is such a shame. Those hooligans are making his life a misery. It is always the nicest people who suffer.
Is it really that bad?
Well, according to his neighbor, he cannot step outside his front door. He is like a prisoner in his own home.
All right, Calvin, what's going on?
Nothing.
What are you doing here?
It's free country, isn't it?
What happened this morning?
You tell me.
Look, you could end up back in court because of your record.
What for?
Antisocial behaviour. Harassment.
It's me who's been harassed.
And you're 18 now, aren't you? So no more young offenders. It would be prison next time. Go on. Get going. Go on. Hello? Mr. Chandler? Hello, Mr. Chandler, it's the police. Can we have a word?
Oh, come on.
Have you completely lost it?
I really don't like dentists.
Yeah, you're not kidding. That makes no sense. You can't just go pulling your own teeth out. You need medical attention.
No, wait. I can feel it moving.
Here.
She's coming.
Oh, just get on with it, will you?
That's half of it. We could get some of that stuff from the chemist, just stick it back on.
Hi. Yeah, I need an emergency appointment, please.
Or some super glue.
Monday, that's great. What time?
Iris.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to seem ungrateful.
Well, I know you're in pain.
But that's no excuse. Sorry.
Well, I'm going to the shops if you need anything.
Well, I should have stopped off at the chemist, actually.
Come on.
Mill Health Centre, how can I help you? Oh, hi, Heston. Yeah, of course, it's me. Howard, I'll put you through. Mill Health Centre. I'm sorry? I'm sorry, Mr. Cubot? Yes, what seems to be the trouble? Trouble. Hold on. Heston. No, I can assure you that that was the right extension. Oh, actually, silly me. Mill Health Centre, could you just go on hold for a moment, please? Thank you. Hello, Mr. Cubot. Hello? Mill Health Heston. There is no need for that kind of language, Heston. Hold on. Hello, Mr. Cubot. Mrs. Ramage. Hi. Well, I'm afraid you can't have an appointment with her because she left the practice some time ago, but I could fit you in with Dr. Carmichael. I can assure you that she is a very fine doctor. Oh, hold on. Heston? Mr. Cubot. No.
Now, mind the step.
Oh, it's just such a nuisance.
Now, you go and sit down, and I'll just put these away.
No, you don't
How
need...
about a nice cup of tea? Do you take sugar? Oh. Paul? Paul? Your back window's wide. Oh, good grief. I'm calling the police.
No, don't. There's no need.
Paul, he's broken in.
This is between me and Calvin.
But there's glass all over the place.
Yes, and I'll deal with it myself. Without any help from you or the police or anyone else. Now, do I make myself clear? Just leave us alone.
But
Thank you, Iris.
Oh, were there many calls?
Oh, just one or two.
Oh, I am so sorry. Thank you
You might
so
have to
much.
ring him back, Mr. Cubot.
Everything took a lot longer than expected.
How awful.
Mrs. Plunkett forgot her keys again.
Well, I thought maybe we'd pop along.
You know, sometimes I think it would be easier if I did everything myself.
We could bring Joe, too, maybe this Sunday, to church.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, well, I know that I don't seem like the church-going type, but there is something about having a child that just changes everything. All that innocence. It's so sacred. It really puts one in touch with one's fundamental spirituality. And plus, I think it would be awfully good for Joe, especially after all the problems that we've been through, to set him on the right track and give him the right moral framework. Wouldn't you agree? Mrs. Tembe?
Well, yes, of course, but...
So what time does it start?
Well, we do a lot of activities for families.
I'm sure.
There is a Bible reading class and the minibus trip in the summer. And arts and crafts.
Oh, well, that's wonderful because Joe just adores playing with glue.
I will get you some information.
Wonderful.
Didn't think you'd have the ball.
To do what?
Call the cops.
I didn't.
So was it her then, was it?
You do know you could go to prison for this, breaking in here.
She'd be old for you, isn't she?
So what is it? Money?
By about 50 years.
Look, if you've got something to say, then fine, and go ahead. But I'm sick and tired of all the threatening and bullying. Do you hear me?
All right, then. Why?
Why what?
Why?
It was a long time ago, Calvin. I didn't mean to hurt you. You got what you wanted, didn't you? When I resigned. What more could I possibly do?
So it was just me then, yeah?
Well, you know it was.
Don't have to have kids in a home.
Calvin, I swear to you. I swear. And I am sorry, okay? More than you'll ever know.
So let's see then, shall we?
Reverend Merchant will be so pleased. A new family, bringing them into the fold.
I don't seem very churchified to me.
Yes, they have not always been angels in the past, but motherhood can change a woman, you know.
Really?
Oh, I do hope Dr. Granger joins them. Now, as you asked for, now Holy Communion is at 9:30 during the week and 10 o'clock on Sunday, with a special family service.
Great.
On the 4th week of every month. Now, little Joe will enjoy this. It is less formal.
That's absolutely wonderful. Thank you very much.
Boys, girls. It doesn't matter to you, does it? And there was me thinking I was special.
Fine. Take it to the police then. Do what you want. Courts, newspapers, whatever. Hey, we'll both be famous. Seriously, it's your call. If you want all your mates to know everything. I'm past caring, mate, I really am. Yeah, that's me. Career down the toilet. Living off pills just to keep myself sane. Well, I know I've hurt you, Calvin, and I'm sorry, but ask yourself, will you? Can you really blame me for everything that's gone wrong in your life? And I'm still there for you, okay? Anything you want.
I want nothing off you.
Well, in that case, maybe it's time to move on. Draw a line under the past, for your own sake, not mine. Oh, it's just so sad, it really is. I know how hard it is, Calvin. Having this secret. Our secret. All these mixed up feelings. Not being able to share them with anyone. But it's true, I love you. Always will. And is there anyone else in the world who can say that to you right now and mean it? What are you doing?
Take them.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The lot!
Dr. Granger? Thank goodness.
You were supposed to help me, weren't you? What made you think you could do that to me? You're such scum. Does it make you feel big, does it? Making little kids do that?
No, it doesn't.
I don't care. Look, I just want you to die. Because that's what it's gonna look like. Like, you've just realized how disgusting you are. I shouldn't even have to be forcing you. And you should have done this yourself a long time ago.
I know.
But you don't have no shame, do you? Hey? You're just an animal. You don't deserve to live another day.
I know.
Well, there you go then. Go on!
Okay, I will. I just need some water.
I would have rung them there and then. But then, I'm never one to interfere. It's heartbreaking though, it really is. Lovely, decent man like him, to a fault. One thing I do know, there's something not right.
Okay.
Be careful. He's still in there.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Chandley?
Don't you move!
Mr. Chandley, is everything all right in there?
Not one word. Come here! Shut your mouth, for you. Just. Just shut your mouth!
Whoa. Come here. Oh, he's lost his mind. He tried to kill me. He broke in. He must be on drugs or something.
Okay, I'm calling the police.
Yeah? Well, show them this then, why don't you? Go on! It's his!
That's not mine.
See what he's like.
Sergeant Hollins, please.
Nah. Get it.
Give it back.
What are you gonna do, huh? Send him on some nice holiday while I get proper set down? No way.
There's no choice.
Is that right? Do you know what that man did to me? And now I'm gonna be shamed even more.
It won't be like that.
So what about all those other kids on there? Or don't they count? You're just a kid, right? So you're used to being told what to do. Anything they say, you just go along with it. But have you seen the look on the faces of those blokes down there when they get what they want? It's like they're smiling, laughing at you like you're nothing. Less than nothing.
I just, I don't want you to throw your life away, all right?
Nah. He's dead. Get out of my way.
I'm a dad, all right? I've got 2 kids, and I feel exactly the same. All right, but this isn't our decision to make.
So what? I have to shut up and take it? Again?
I know it hurts, all right? But that isn't gonna take the pain away, is it?
No?
That'll get you 20 years in prison, okay? And that way that he wins, all right? He'll have you trapped inside for the rest of your life. Just put it down.
I'm warning you. Right, don't think I won't.
Give that to me. No.
Wait. All right. Please, all right. It's finished. Look at his face. Okay? He's not laughing anymore, is he? Is he? Please.
What are you doing? You can't treat him like that. He hasn't done anything wrong. Are you listening? Oh, this is ridiculous. He's the victim.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Well, the Lord works in mysterious ways. But there will be more rejoicing in heaven over one sinner who repents.
So, little Joe's coming too, is he?
Suffer little children to come unto me.
Suffer being the word.
I beg your pardon?
Well, you see it every Sunday, don't you? You know, parents queuing at the door, dragging them in.
Kicking and screaming, half of them.
It did me no harm, I can assure you.
Well, come 5 or 6 year old. Different story, isn't it? You don't see him for dust.
All the parents.
And your point is?
Well, this sudden conversion. Seeing the light.
Believe me, it does happen.
To Zara. Well, I'm sorry for being cynical, Miss...
Exactly. And that is the whole problem with the world today.
But just stop for a minute. Think about it. You think there could be possibly some kind of ulterior motive going on here? Something perhaps to do with... well, I don't know. Schools.
So that is her little game.
What happens off piece stays off piece, right?
Yeah, I know.
What are you wearing?
Birthday suit?
To church, Daniel.
If you want to report this crime, then you need to listen.
No, you listen!
This is pointless.
No, it is not.
Do you know who my father is?
I love a good hymn.
So you just came for a sing-song?
No.
Absolutely not.
That boy's having a bad day, unfortunately.